Here we,
I'm gonna get some more.
we are live, girls. Hey! We're here live at Akard's True Value with the incomparable Leanne Akard. So say hi, everybody. Woo! We are so excited that you're with us today. We actually have a fun special guest here with us. So the Chicken Nugget Gang and our fearless friend right here, Rock, we love the fact that he's out on a day like today too and can come visit us here at Akard's Hardware because they actually have a whole section of t-shirts that helps this animal rescue, and they're one of our newest chamber members. We love this. We love having furry friends that are around us whenever we can have them around. So thank you for joining us today. So look at this gorgeous garden center you have. Tell us all about your garden center.
This is exciting, and that truck, I don't know if that has more flowers in it. It's just been like Christmas every day in here. Thank you so much for joining us today and coming in and joining the insanity. So our friend Rock, it's very cool. A lot of people keep asking what's changed in all of this. One of the cool things is we're considered an essential business, so a lot of people don't realize that we are open like the grocery stores. We're asking people though to please use their kindness, bring their patience for certain. We are doing more, offering more services with less people, so it's been an interesting start to the spring selling season. So with our friend here, when Chicken Nugget and Gang had to cancel a fundraiser, we were immediately able to say, hey, why don't you bring your shirts so that we can continue your fundraising opportunity in the store. We've continued all of the collections and different efforts that we've been doing that keep Zionsville unique. So we just really are feeling very grateful to be considered an essential business. I would be very remiss though if I didn't give a shout out to our team. There are 5 of us who are working 7 days a week, 6-7 days a week, open to close, coming in before hours and after hours to stock shelves and do all of those things that we can't do because we are trying to take care of the customers in the store, and we're trying to meet people exactly where they're at. Everything from making deliveries after we're closed to people's front porch so that they do not have to get out, to taking phone calls, and we play a lot of 20 questions, a lot of charades in here, trying to figure out the thingamajig for the thingamabob and the la la la. And so we're meeting customers exactly where they're at, and all the way to the customers who are in the store trying to continue their business and trying to keep doing what they're doing. So being an essential business is we feel very blessed for that, and blessed to be in the community, and we just thank people for supporting us and for coming out.
You also have curbside delivery.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, this has been a very interesting transition, and we are so grateful that people have stuck in here with us. Immediately when this started, probably the next day, actually this hadn't even started, it was March 12th, we said, how do we do curbside? We have never done something like that. As I mentioned, we have 45,000 items in the store, and the thingamajigs and the thingamabobs don't always go together. So curbside has been, we immediately tried to figure it out, did a lot of trial and error. Customers can call in, but then just 2 weeks ago, we rolled out sameday.truevalue.com, where you can go online. It's not all of our products, because with that many, it's difficult to get them all. Plus stuff like the paint and the steel equipment, and we might be deeper in a line of something than another store might be. So if people don't find exactly what they're looking for on there, they can always feel free to call us. If they are computer challenged, they can call us. We'll try to walk you through it. But it's just really helpful, because when people are calling and asking for a bag of dirt, there are multiple dirt options, more dirt options than you ever imagined. It's interesting bird food, all of that sort of stuff. So if we can narrow it down to exactly what they're looking for, that makes it a lot easier for them and for us. So curbside, they just give us a call. It's 317-873-5255. Call us up. We'll work with you to figure it out. When you get here, give us a call. We've had to get a lot of get creative with where people have parked. We have 3 entrances into the store, so we're trying to figure out exactly where people have parked and what they're doing, but we'll find you. We've also have where if they don't see something on the same day pickup, but on the TrueValue.com app or TrueValue.com website, they can order it free ship to store. It would just take a couple of extra days. So we have a lot of ways to get things to people, whether it's in their home or whether it's here. So
That's awesome.
We've got on our roller skates. Man, we have been skating.
Can you say the link one more time?
It's sameday.truevalue.com, and then it's going to ask you, put in the 46077 zip code, and it'll take you to our store. and then you can search through there. And again, if someone has challenges, just give us a shout. We'll be happy to walk you through it or help you find what you're looking for.
Well, this is a fantastic place where if you are wanting to get outside and get your hands dirty, this is the place to find all the things to get you plenty dirty, because there is dirt and mulch and hanging baskets and ferns and hostas, all kinds of things that can get you out in the yard this weekend, because it's going to be nice.
This weekend, what we're suggesting for people to do is to, if they are not comfortable coming into the store, they can come out here and pick out the flowers. Flowers are something people like to have their own personal spin on and that sort of thing. They can come out, we'll help them, they can gather them themselves. We can either come out and pull tags and figure it out and call in, or we'll bring our mobile point of sale, which is another change we've made in the middle of this. We've done some improvements to our computer system and some really cool things in the middle of all this.
So part of this is this idea of doing something live is really her brainchild. And she called me up and said, hey, do you think this is something we could kind of do? And 3 days later,
you were on it.
We were live.
You were on it, yes.
So thank you to this lady. I think there's a lot of folks that are going to be really thankful to her, because we took this really great idea and we're able to do something with it. So thank you.
Well, thank you for running with it. We're really excited.
Yeah. So let's take a look around. Let's see what they have. Let's get our noses in some of these pots and see all the beautiful flowers. So,
well, and a reminder, Mother's Day's coming up.
Oh gosh.
Kids are not putting the little geranium in the cute little containers. So dads, think about this. There's cards and other goodies inside. So flowers and stuff like that.
Yep.
And we are telling people, though, if they see a color they like, get it now.
Yep.
Zionsville has got to have the most beautiful lawns, mulched flower beds. We sold more mulch in one weekend than we sold all of last year.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's been crazy, 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 crazy. So, which is awesome. But so if there's something that you see in plant things, we're encouraging people, because there's a process to getting a plant. They don't. There's a little process to that.
Yes.
So
okay. It looks like impatiens are the way to go for a lot of folks, because they're easy. They look nice. Tell us a little bit about these hanging baskets.
These actually literally just came in today, right off the cart. These patients tend to take a little bit more of the shade. We have them out here just because they're such a large presence and a good price at $13.99. We got the Boston fern baskets in, and we also have the large macho ferns.
Yeah, I saw those. Those were huge. So ferns, for anyone who's familiar, ferns are really, really hardy. And if you don't have a green thumb, ferns are a great way to go for a lot of folks, because they aren't real high maintenance. Yes, you still have to water them. They are still a plant. But if you want something that's kind of easy care, that's a great way to go.
So, and the noise in the background, as you can tell, our shop guys have been super extra busy back there. We're trying as fast as we can to service equipment that's been brought in. We service what we sell, and they're doing chain sharpenings and blade sharpenings as we speak. So we're trying as hard as we can to keep people working in their yards and all the things that they're trying to keep busy with. So apologize for the extra noise.
Oh, and it's okay. So if you need something worked on, you can bring it here. That service is still open and available. So let's go around here and let's look at some of these perennials that you have as well. Oh, it looks like you've done a little bit of flower shopping. So fuchsia, I love fuchsia because whenever I was a kid, I actually used to take these and walk around on my mom's hanging baskets and pop them. I won't do that because this isn't my plant. But these open up and have this really beautiful inner flower. Look at that. These just about don't look real. And fuchsia are good in kind of mild sun areas. So if you have an area that isn't quite as sunny, these are a great plant for that area.
If you come back to get one of these, it will not be right here. Literally, they just came off the truck. We haven't even gotten them tagged yet, so they'll be moving around out front.
And here's some beautiful color pots over here. These are really nice. All you have to do is put them on your porch and water them. So no need to try to grow your own pot. Look at this. Oh, I shouldn't say it like that. Grow your own flower pot. You know, daisies. So these are really pretty. These are actually $36.95, which is at a fabulous price whenever you're looking for really pretty pots that will go on your porch. Look at this. This is gorgeous too. So this is $29.95. And
Another cool thing, it's going to get loud here in just a second, but people don't realize we fill propane tanks.
Oh,
We don't do an exchange, we fill your tank. So when you bring them in, you can bring them back here, let us know you're here, and they'll come back and fill them. So they're getting ready to fill a tank. But this weekend will be great for cooking out. And, Weber Grills, if you need some recipes, tips, we'll give you those too. But
yeah.
So it might get loud, sorry.
That's okay. Part of it. So it looks like there's some perennials down here. You have some gorgeous hydrangea. And look at the color on those leaves and those flowers. That is just heavenly.
They're getting ready to burst.
These are $27.95. And then these are,
Oh, that might be a mystery one.
a mystery.
We are trying as hard as we can.
It's okay.
As fast as they come.
Probably somewhere in that range.
Oh, wait, did you see these behind you? The dahlias.
Oh.
The town dahlias.
Yes.
Aren't these awesome?
And look at her selection. Oh my gosh.
Hopefully they're marked.
That's gorgeous. And here's one over here that's going to be an orange color. So for those of you that aren't familiar with the story of the dahlias, Zionsville was known as Dahlia City because there were two competing greenhouses who were selling dahlias. And so and here's another red dahlia down here. So as they were selling the dahlias, they would get more dahlias in, and everyone was buying all these dahlias. So the town had all these dahlias around it. So therefore, people started calling Zionsville the Dahlia City. So if you want to show some town pride, this might be a really great way to do it. Look at this beautiful bloom. That's just gorgeous. It looks like all of these just came in, so there's a really nice selection of these dahlias. And some more really pretty color baskets, $24.95. This is Calibracoa. So really hardy flower, really nice to work with because you don't have to do a lot of extra care for these, just kind of deadhead them and they'll look really nice.
These are $11.95.
So $11.95 for the dahlias. And look at this. This is so sunshiny and pretty. So if you have a darker colored house or darker porch, having something light and bright on it really brightens it up, and in this nice bright pot at $24.95, this would make a really great Mother's Day gift. Get two of them, put one on either side of the door.
Allison, what kind of light exposure do the dahlias need?
Sun?
Okay.
Yep. Do you want to go down through your annuals? Sure. So annuals are really nice, and for those of you that are not flower folks, annuals are just for this year. Just for this year. So they will not come back, but they will look gorgeous this year. So Calibracoa, look at all these colors. I mean, they just don't look real.
And Proven Winners has an amazing product line. We actually have their idea book. If anybody is interested in an idea book, if they'd like to get in touch with us, I'd be happy to save one back for them, mail them one, however they'd like to get an idea book of their containers and stuff. But Proven Winners has some just amazing displays and creativity and different things that Proven Winners have done.
Leanne, do you know what the price is on these?
These are $4.99.
$4.99. Perfect. So, and you've got all these beautiful colors, and then you can mix in things that will drape over the side of your pot. Everyone loves like a little, this is a little sweet potato vine. So So you can mix it in with these, and this will drape over the edge of your pot, and a lot of these will drape too, and then you can add in some things that'll sit up a little higher in the back. Really pretty. Here's another color of a sweet potato vine. And if you start to dig your pots out at the end of the year, you will have a little surprise sweet potato. Don't try to eat it though.
Oh. Isn't this fun? Does this take you back?
Yeah, a little
Are
bit.
you back?
So, and you've got some beautiful begonia over here.
The 4-pack annuals just came in. They're $1.49 a 4-pack, or if you buy the full flat, there is a 10% discount on them.
So
you can mix and match those.
here's 2 4-packs to give you kind of an idea on size, and these are really healthy and nice looking.
They just, actually, it's kind of fun to look at here because these literally 2 hours ago were on those carts out there. So they are going fast for certain.
Yeah, and begonias, if anyone likes a really easy care flower, that's a really nice easy care flower as well.
This is one we get asked about often, is the moss rose.
Oh yeah.
It's so funny because kind of one you don't find a whole lot of places, and that's probably one of the first ones that will go.
Yes, and so she was talking about this flower here. This is moss rose, and it has so portulaca, so it's actually really brightly colored. And for those of you that do not have a green thumb and have problems remembering to water your flowers, this one's a great one to get because it's kind of succulent like. So it's wonderful to have those kind of in your garden where you might not get to watering them as often. So I love coleus. So coleus are actually some of my favorite flowers. I love all the colors coleus come in, and they're really nice to accent with other things. Again, really easy to grow. So let's go to this side. I'm going to talk a little bit about your Gerbers.
Aren't those gorgeous? And there are more options out front. So if people are looking to buy flowers, there's more Gerbers up front from a different grower. And then we have these back here that we just got off the cart. So we are still sorting and picking, and
oh yeah,
it's been fun.
And then this is colocasia. This is kind of deceiving because colocasia get really showy and big leaves. So most people know them as elephant ear. So they get these really nice giant leaves. So if you're looking for something to put in the middle of your pot to really rise up high, those are great plants.
That's awesome. Kind of around the corner we have more filler plants too, with the vines and the spikes around the corner.
Well, we'll go that way so then we can see more of these. This is actually one of my favorites. These are Martha Washington geranium. So a lot of you are familiar with geranium. But this one's a really unusual variety of geranium that has these really intricate bunched flowers with this gorgeous kind of throat to them. And then this is also a geranium down here that has a really interesting leaf. So I love these too, because if you're looking for something that has a really bright kind of orangey red flower, they aren't as tightly bunched as your typical geranium, but they have a gorgeous leaf. And then, are these kongs? Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is another flower that's deceiving. This one's gonna get really giant leaves. Giant, like super giant. And they're cool and so brightly colored. That's really fun to put in a pot with that chartreuse edge, and it almost gets like a magenta center. You'll love that. Oh, pretty.
Isn't that awesome?
Look how pretty that is. So if you need something to go on your trellis, that's a great one at $15.95. Are these the big ferns you were talking about?
Yes, the macho ferns, and
huge.
It feels a little bit like a tropical paradise on the other side.
Yeah.
So we can eat our way there.
Yeah, with all the tomatoes. Oh my gosh.
Starting with the gallon veggies, and then moving into the herbs, and then we've got the 4-pack veggies as well.
So these are really nice starts. So for those of you that aren't patient enough to grow your own tomatoes and start to get them larger, this is a great way to start. So it looks like you have grape, sweet 100. Here's a big boy, that's a really popular one. And patio. Beefmaster. People love Beefmaster. That's an old heirloom variety. And let's see, what else do we have? So are these $4.99? $4.99. $4.99. You don't have to try to get your tomato bag. You should really buy one of these. I think I may go ahead and get some of these one here today. So, and then you go into your herbs. So you've got dill and basil, lavender, sage. Can I pluck a leaf?
Absolutely. Don't those smell amazing?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This basil smells like you're in an Italian eatery. You need to grow some of this so that whenever you're cooking at home, you've got all your herbs fresh and right there. It's really easy to grow herbs. You can actually put a number of these kind of together in a pot and let them grow. And it just looks like a really pretty pot full of flowers.
And then you can bring them in the winter and keep them in a sunshiny window. And yeah.
And then these are...
Those are $6.99. And then the smaller ones, I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
The 4-inch.
Ooh, the oregano smells good, and the lavender. Everyone loves lavender. Do you remember how much these are? Good. So over here, these are actually veggies. So this is a type of cabbage, and you've got burpless cucumbers that were actually developed in order to make you, well, not burp. So these are kind of nice because a lot of people like to grow cucumbers to put them in their water or just put them with a salad or something, and this is a really nice variety of those. Then you've got eggplant, and look at this. You can grow your own Brussels sprouts. Did you know that that's how Brussels sprouts grew? Kind of crazy. They look so cool. So collard greens, sweet banana peppers. This is one of my favorite peppers. Sweet banana peppers are fantastic because they actually are really high fruiting. So if you're looking for a pepper plant that's going to give you a lot of yield, this is a great pepper plant. How much are these, Leanne?
$2.29.
$2.29. Go plant your veggies this weekend because you know what? It's time to get them growing. Yeah, oh, and look at this. You've got zucchini. Oh, that's cucumber. And then I'm sure there's probably zucchini around here too. So I bet a lot of people are going to can this year.
I do too. We are at the mercy of the growers and the truckers and all of the availabilities.
Yeah. Do you know how much a 4-pack is?
I believe they're $1.49 as well.
$1.49 for a 4-pack. So that's great. I mean, like this right here. Let's see. $1.49 for this 4-pack. That means you're going to get, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants in there. That's going to be a lot of cucumbers. And growing things is fun. It's a great activity with kids because they can get out there and watch things grow. They feel real pride, and they take real pride in watching things grow and knowing that they've done it. So this is a wonderful family activity to get outside and start your kids learning about how to grow. And if you screw it up, you have $1.49 in it. Oh well, you know what? Keep trying. Try again. So, okay, this is fantastic. So this is more of what you can put in with baskets and the spikes and your planters to give it that height and variation. And I love this. It's so soft looking. It just really is a nice texture piece to add in with your baskets.
How much are the hanging baskets?
The hanging baskets all vary, and they have stick tags in them by varieties. You'll see more varieties out front, and a lot of them are priced differently based on the containers that they're in. You'll see some are the fiber pots, some are the plastic pots. And up front, we don't have any back here, but up front we have the most gorgeous wire pots with the cocoa liners in them. They're amazing.
So this one here is $59.99, and because I could see
They
that
go
one
across there. Yeah, they would all be the same in that.
Okay,
And
perfect.
then, like these over here are $31.95 with the multi flowers, and then there's some single ones up front.
So God, I think I have about 45 minutes left here to go. So. Yeah, I'm glad you were watching. Yay. And so, for those of you that might have a lot of shade in your yard, you know, if you're a shady person and that's not a personal choice, that's just because you've got a shady house, these are the plants for you, because hostas are really, really easy to grow. They like well-drained soil. They like all kinds of nutrients, but they don't necessarily need a ton of care. So you've got some really cool choices here. This one's Vulcan. Fragrant Dream actually has fragrant flowers. So this one's Sibyldiana elegans, which is an old variety that a lot of people love because it actually has almost like a blue hue to it and kind of a waxy coating on the leaves. Regal Splendor back there is gorgeous. Cross the Regal actually has almost kind of a wavy edge to the leaves, and those are really nice. And this one, Captain Kirk, people who are Star Trek fans, this one's fun for your garden, but it has a really bright center to it. And Earth Angel, this one was Hosta of the Year a few years back. This one gets big, like tall, wide. It's a very upright habit, and then it will kind of splay out from there, but this one's a really fantastic hosta if you like something that's going to fill up a pretty good size area. Make sure if you're buying these, read the tag, because some of them are going to stay small, some of them are not. So what size they are in the pot is a little deceiving, because you don't want something you need to fill up an area that's kind of 2 by 2 and it's all of a sudden now eclipsing all the other plants in your garden. So, all right, let's look at some of your other perennials. Oh, I love this. This, a lot of you are familiar with echinacea. This is actually a type of coneflower that is called double scoop raspberry. Double scoop raspberry is a double coneflower. It's $12.95. This is a perennial, so these come back year after year. Gorgeous color on this. Another flower that is super easy to grow, these daylilies. Lots of color. They do spread. And Monrovia is a really exceptional variety that gives you some really fantastic flowers that a lot of them are their own cultivars. So this one is called Titan Sky, and it's a reblooming daylily. So I don't know how familiar you are with strawberries. Some strawberries bloom all season. Some are just what they call June bearing. These are actually reblooming daylilies, so you're going to get multiple flowers out of them throughout the season. They don't just bloom once. So that's fantastic about those. So this is also another form of a daylily with some almost interesting grass-like feature. And a lot of you are familiar with kind of the Stella d'Oro daylily, which is your standard you see in a lot of landscapes. Similar looking flower, and these are $12.95 each. So look at this foxtail fern. Wonderful foliage ad. Isn't that pretty? And then that Stella d'Oro we were talking about, this is actually purple d'Oro, $12.95 as well. It's a really great variety. And if you have some daylilies in your garden, or if you buy a plant like this and you actually want to spread it out a little, see these little, they're almost like little bunches that they grow in. You can actually separate right between these whenever you are planting them and split plants like this up into a couple of places where you can plant them. You can either knock all the dirt off, kind of put them in some water and start to separate them out that way, or take a really well cleaned shovel and go right between those, like a little trowel, go right between those, separate them out, pull them apart, put them in some water and plant them right there. So again, some really nice plants. So these are a lime hydrangea here. So they're going to come out kind of limey looking, which is really gorgeous in some of your yards. Right here, these guys are gorgeous in part sun or shade. So if you're wanting to put something in amongst your hostas, look at this beautiful blue flower. And those are $14.95. I love this cone flower as well because it's going to come out like this really bright red, and they're $12.95. So if you are looking for plants, boy, do they have some fabulous plants. And here's another one that is really nice. It's kind of sitting here in the shade at the moment, but sedum is another one that is super easy to grow. So I hope you can see the color on this. It's almost like a blue, green, purple, which is beautiful. And they typically bloom in the late summer, early fall, but it gives you this nice foliage all season and really takes very little water. So if you are very eco-conscious and you want to put something out and just let it kind of do its thing, that's a great plant for it. They also have trees. So this is a type of weeping flowering cherry. So a lot of you are familiar with Japanese maple. This is another type of ornamental tree that's really nice to put in a kind of tidy garden setting. And then there's actually a limelight hydrangea tree over here, which I love hydrangea trees. They are just so stunning whenever they are done. And these are $144.95. So I think we're gonna go and follow you over here.
Let me show you over to this way. It's kind of cool. We get to go to the other side, the tropical side of things.
Oh, awesome.
Customers can pull up here into the back and we can help them load their clothes and dirt. As you can tell, there's many different kinds. We're trying as hard as we can to keep up with all of that. From the moisture control to the potting mix to the Miracle Grows to our brand. But back over here, I just want to show you really quick, we also got into tropical flowers. So to add a burst of color, so when you've got when your friends are over on the deck, when we actually get to do that someday, we have the ferns, and then some trellises. We got a couple different between the mandevillas. These little bushes here are $14.95, and then the trellises are, the surprise, $24.95. So there's a variety of different colors. So we're just asking people if they wanted to come in. It's awful nice out here. They can keep their distance with others. We can help them pull tags, or they can pull their own tags.
And hummingbirds love anything, any sort of flower that has like a throat to it. So these actually say on the tag that it attracts hummingbirds and butterflies because they love that nectar. But hummingbirds love anything where they can put their little beak down inside of it and get that out. So if you're wanting to attract hummingbirds and butterflies, these are some great plants to do that.
That's a great segue. Within the store, if we'd like to take a walk inside, we saw quite a bit of, people have asked us what have been some of the kind of surprising things that have sold a lot during these interesting times. One of them has been balloons.
Oh.
A lot of people have surprised people with balloons on mailboxes and different things like that. They can call ahead and we will have them ready when they come, or some people have even bought balloons online when they have a special theme in mind. So we do the balloons. But the other thing has been chicken food and bird food. I think watching the birds has been a really great thing. So as you can tell back here, we carry quite a few chicken supplies. Every year we've carried baby chicks, and that's kind of one of the big questions. Each year we kind of get to the end of it, and there's maybe 1 or 2, 3 chicks that haven't found their permanent home, and we keep waiting for them to meet us at the back door because they've gotten that big. We're like, oh no! This year in 2 hours we sold out.
Wow.
Sold out. Couldn't get any more. Our source didn't have any more for us. So, but we still do sell the feed, and for your pets. But behind us is the hummingbird feeders, and look at that run on bird seed. Isn't that crazy? Like I said, we have been working, having people come in at night who are trying to keep their distance to stock. We've been doing everything we can to try to keep people employed and doing what they feel most comfortable with.
And this is about the time of year we see hummingbirds, because it's about the time of the year of the hummingbird migration.
And most of these items would be on that same day.truevalue.com. So people can take their time, go through there, look up what they're interested in. They buy it online, then we pull it. They can pull up curbside, and we'd be happy to take it out to their cars.
So to give you an idea, like this hummingbird feeder here is $13.99. This is $13.99 here. And like this one is $20.99. And you actually have the nectar already mixed up, so it's pre-mixed, and you can put that right in too.
So lots of options for the bird lovers. And behind you are the bulk bags of bird seed. Also thinking of Mother's Day coming up, and another reminder that they're not making the cute little crafts at school. We have some of the fun little gifty things. These are only $5.99, $4.99, just range in prices. Behind you here are some of the crystals, which are kind of cool. And again, those range in price. Something like these little angels, these are only $9.99. Look at this one with the dog. Really cute. He's so cute. The dog and the cat, and those are only $20.99. So just kind of a neat little thing, especially if you know someone who's been stuck at home and just needs a little ray of light and something to brighten their day. These are awesome.
Yes.
Just cute little gifts.
Well, and if someone's in a nursing home and you know that maybe a flower they wouldn't be able to get outside and take care of, bird feeders are fantastic, because then you can put it outside the room and they can watch those birds.
Absolutely.
Or something like this, they could even hang with a suction cup in their window, would be really lovely in addition to that. And if you're here, you can buy suction cups as well.
Absolutely.
So one-stop shop.
A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
These are cute.
Aren't those fun?
Yeah, and look at some of these fun little decor pieces.
It's been kind of an interesting transition for us. We've tried to find things that were unique, that you're not finding at the same place where you're buying your groceries. And at price points that are something that if you saw it for yourself, you don't mind spending a little on yourself. Or it might remind you of someone who really loves a bird.
So
who really loves, isn't that cute?
$11.99. Live simply. That's adorable. And then the butterflies here are $21.99.
These are neat. These are motion activated. I have not taken their things out for their batteries, but when you walk by, these cute little birds for the bird lovers. These are only $9.99.
Oh, that's
They're
cute.
Fun. And then some bird sayings. Oh, that birdie took a little dive. He kind of feels like us right now. There we go. He can be like us. Okay.
That's funny. Oh, and I love the stepping stones.
And this is solar. His little binoculars,
Oh,
little eye
cute.
binoculars light up. We also have this for the bats, and then the bumblebees, and so just some different things for family. It might be cool for the kids to think about for Mother's Day.
And bats eat mosquitoes. So for those of you that want to keep mosquitoes out of your backyard, that's a great way to encourage bats to hang around and eat those little nuisances in your backyard. So
That should be tagged. I may have to let you know.
that's okay. I'll look on this one. $18.99. So I love these stepping stones, because this is a great way to put something out in your yard too.
Aren't these fun for the animal lovers?
Oh, nice.
Military. I'm telling you, people are going to have the best looking gardens. Look at all these holes in here. This has been an interesting spring season for certain.
Yeah. Oh, and this looks like an upside down bunch of umbrellas.
Wouldn't that be an awesome fun planter? And this one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So cute.
Hey, this is kind of a cool idea when you're talking about the vegetables out back, and if you were trying to do maybe not sure about actually digging in the dirt or building a raised garden, you can do instant gardens. So these are some fun kind of options in the cubes as well. And I think our friend Kira had to dart off. Rock probably had another appearance, but
So whenever Rock was here earlier, this is their rescue. So they carry t-shirts here, $20 a piece. If you want to support that animal rescue, it's a great way to do it here. And it even has the little chickens on the back. So cute. I love those garden shoes right there.
these are awesome. Something you can kick off at the door. They're comfortable, easy to wash.
How much are these guys? $32.99.
Yep. Kind of fun too when we were talking about Mother's Day. Or actually, let's go back outside. We've got a different variety of wind chimes,
Oh, nice.
which is kind of fun. Kind of a neat gift idea or gift to yourself. And seeds. People keep asking about seeds. This is our second reorder of seeds. We don't normally go through that many seeds. So I'm telling you, Zionsville is going to have, and our chimes, the best gardens ever.
Wow, you have sold a lot of seeds.
Aren't those awesome?
Yeah. So they have a really great selection of machine washable accent rugs. These are $34.99 as well.
They actually get better as you wash them.
Wow. These are,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole selection of them over here. If you have chickens, look at these cute chickens. And while you're here, make sure that you pick up your hose and your preen and all your outside needs because you're already here and it's easy to get all that stuff all in one spot. Tell us about your grills.
We carry Weber grills. The cool thing with Weber grills is they have a 10-year warranty on everything inside and out of the grills.
Wow.
So 10 years.
That's a lot of grilling.
Yes, and the Smoke Fire is the newest addition for Weber that just came out this year. So we're really excited. Pellet grills. I kind of defer that one more so to Joe, and he's already told me he was going to hide from me today. So Joe and Frank are our grill masters here. But we have a line of the Smoke Fires. We go back into the gas and charcoal grills. A whole line of grilling accessories and everything from the starter fluid to the charcoals to the pellets, the stuff you need to take care of your grill. We even have some Weber grill parts and pieces, which a lot of times the grills don't have. A lesser quality grill might not have replacement parts as easily to find. Weber has excellent service. And then back here, we have the Kamado grill.
I'll go listen to Governor. She was here to say what's up.
The Kamado grills are, have you Kamado cooked? That's awesome.
You know what? I haven't.
This is awesome. This is where you're using the ceramic grilling. It gives you a whole different flavor. It'll give you that smoke ring. Joe can give you all the specifics. I just know how to eat off of that. I'm not as into them, but that makes a great Father's Day gift if you're kind of trying to think ahead and plan. As well as behind us, the steel power equipment has been, it's another line that we carry because of its quality. For that one to the guys a little bit more, but you're also watching them go. We have a full line rental, party and tool rental. Been keeping busy because people are cleaning the carpets. Everybody being home, that was one of the things we figured would be going. Party rental items to people working out in their yards, tillers, and all kinds of different things like that.
And we are live, so if there's a question that you want to ask and we can while we're here, please just let us know. We would be happy to try to answer it.
Absolutely.
Why don't you repeat that address where people can go and get their live pickup?
It's
Curbside pickup.
the curbside pickup is sameday.truevalue.com, and then when you get into the location, put 46077 for Zionsville, and then it'll come up with the same day pickup. And then you can always call us at 317-873-5255. The steel items are not on there, but there is steel. I think it's Akard/steel. But if you look up on Steel's website, you can link to us. We have our own dealer website through Steel, and actually you can buy through there online certain items as well. It's just not linked to that same day.truevalue.com. So as you can tell, we've got them going every which way, trying to get people exactly where they're at. If they want to buy online or buy in store.
And if you're looking for grill accessories, so moms like to grill too, because sometimes they want to make what they want to make on the grill, and there's lots of options. for being able to grill. So dads may grill, but moms grill too.
Well, and people
So-
don't think about it. You can do pizza.
Yeah.
You can do pizza on the grill. It's amazing. Like, seriously, take the inexpensive frozen pizza, put it straight on the grates. If you have the 3-burner Weber, do medium off medium, so it turns into a convection oven. Basically, the heat is going to roll in your oven or in your grill, which makes it like the oven. You can do cookies. You
Wow.
can do slice and bake cookies. We do French fries. Take a tray like this.
Then I remember.
They're showing veggies, but I personally prefer the French fries. And you can put a little cheese on top, a little sour cream, right off the grill.
I
So-
bet that's delicious.
Yeah.
Well, and I wanted to show people that you have all these wood choices down here. So if you're wanting to experiment with flavor on your meat, it's really nice because there's everything from wood chips that are, let's see, mesquite and pecan, cherry, apple, hickory. So lots of wood choices over here to make your meats taste a little different, or your veggies, or your French fries, whatever you choose. So
No judgment.
I want to come back over this way because there's some great Mother's Day gifts over here, and there's a couple things that I absolutely love that they have, and I'm a real fan of these bags that are made from military tents. So I want to show these because I think these are just the coolest thing. But as we're making our way over here, let's look at these too. Things for your yard.
We are thinking, even though graduation and the way graduation is going to look may be different, we're really excited about this company we found. Here's some yard signs, and we were able to find IUPUI, Butler, Notre Dame, which is sometimes difficult to get, Ball State. So these are some fun yard signs. These run $22.99. So we're hopeful that we've planned ahead enough, but if there's a school, I think so. I heard we were out of Purdue in this one, but found some cool collegiate signs as well as for your lake. Someday we'll be able to get outside to the lake. And then all the different schools we thought would be a great way to celebrate your graduate.
So these are the bags that I love. So these are made out of military tents, which, how cool is this for people who love that military inspired? Some of them have designs on them, some of them don't. It's actually a couple of us here at the chamber who carry these, and they're just really great pieces. So, you know, they're called Vintage Addiction, and this one here runs $62.99. So this would be a really great gift for Mother's Day as well. And look at these really pretty little pieces.
This is a fun line that we brought in. Some fun little bags, these see-through bags for mom when she's on the go, the lanyards, the keychains. You know, these are gifts starting at $7.99 and going up, making them affordable. We also, this has been kind of a popular one too, are these little singles with the cute little coffee mugs back there. There's all kinds of flavors here of different brownie singles. We can go all the way around.
Yeah, look at all these little singles. Aren't these adorable? And then mugs are $15.99.
But look at this, who couldn't use a cup of happy? And inside it says, do more of what makes you happy.
That's cute.
Wouldn't that
How
be
much
awesome?
is that?
That one's $15.49.
Okay.
And then there's some cute Mother's Day, Mother's ones, themed ones, grandkids, friends.
So tell people again how they can reach you and how they can buy these, Leanne.
Yeah, and these things are not on the TrueValue.com website because not every store carries these types of things. This is something that, feel free to give us a call. We'll play 20 questions and help you put together something special for mom. We can get very unique. This is kind of another fun favorite, are some silly socks. Those range in price, and then these, I don't know if you can see them through there and I can spin it around, but this is kind of a cool one. It's called Standing on the Word.
Aww.
I actually got to meet the owner, or it's a husband and wife team. Kind of a cool story in this because I realized I needed to place a reorder, and this family was absolutely unsettled in that most of the places that buy those were the stores that were not deemed essential and have had to close. So all of the orders that they had in the pipelines have been canceled. So they were very grateful to find a place where they still had an outlet to be able to sell. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. It's a husband and wife team that do these. And just a great story. This one here, Notes to Self Socks, met this owner at a market, got to meet the lady. She said she loves to write post-it notes to herself. Aww. And she was driving down the road. She had her feet up on the dashboard, and she thought, this is a great place for a message. So she came up with the idea because we sell a lot of those too if you know someone who's battling something, because your feet are the last thing you see when you fall asleep and the first thing you see when you wake up.
And these socks are $11.99.
And all kinds of different scriptures on the Standing on the Word. And then these are $11.99 to $12.99, and some have the grippers on the bottom, but different sayings to encourage people. That would make a great graduation gift, a great Mother's Day gift, a great Father's Day gift.
Yeah, and for those of you that are participating in adopting the Boone County seniors who are graduating, so you've got these wonderful signs over there, but cute socks, those also can kind of flatten down into an envelope, and you can just mail them off to someone, done and dusted, and you're on your way. So those are great. Let's go back over here. There's some really great little things if you want to add into a Mother's Day gift basket. I was looking at these scrubbies the other day.
Aren't those awesome?
Yes. This is
unique colors that can go right in the dishwasher.
Yeah, and let me show you these up close. They actually are quite scrubby. So if you're looking for something to add into like a little Mother's Day gift, these are really cute. And then corksicle canteens, it keeps things cold for 24 hours and hot for 12 hours. And these are $32.99.
Back to your scrubby idea, this is another favorite. It's called Wet It, and basically this replaces paper towels. If you had trouble finding them, paper towels. They're super absorbent. Get them wet, you can wipe off the counter, clean, then you can throw it either in the dishwasher or in the washing machine.
Nice.
But these are only $5.95, and look at some of these really cute little designs. And a couple of these have the little scrubber corner.
Nice.
So kind of a fun, unique gift, and especially if you don't know what to get someone.
And I can smell all of these things over here. So this smells amazing. So some really nice Thompson's Candle Company. You've got Welcome Home, an apple dumpling, blueberry pound cake. These are $15.99. And it looks like there's some muffin ones. So they actually look like a little muffin. $12.99. And for those of you that are familiar with using the little crumbles, that's what these are. And boy, oh my gosh, this lilac smells like I'm standing back out in the flowers again. This smells really fantastic. So those are nice on a warmer, and you know, pairing a warmer with some of the crumbles is the way to go. And if you're looking for a card to go with it, they also sell cards, which is really nice. You can get everything at once.
And a tip on the warmers. Buy an appliance timer, like a lamp timer, so you can turn your warmer on, so when you get up in the morning it comes on and you have the nice smell and it'll go off. And I have mine set at home to come on right before I get home, so the house smells fresh. And then it goes off and on throughout the evening, so that I don't start my warmer and then forget, and then the next thing you know I have no more smell.
Genius.
So, while we have all this fun, cute stuff, we still do have core hardware, paint, electrical, plumbing, automotive, all of that sort of stuff too.
That's fantastic.
And speaking of cards, we have from everything from the cute to the sentimental to even the 99-cent little inspirations, which is just great little cards to send out. And I did want to point these out too when you were talking about the bags. This is the bag I think is so awesome, especially in all of this, is these are recycled totes. They're 70% recyclable because 30% of it is just the colorant, but they are made out of water bottles. So these are $53.99, but the cool thing is you can carry this tote out, and when you're out and about, take it home and wash it. So you don't, if you're worried about the germs and stuff, you can wash these totes right off. And there's even a cool IU one. There's a black Purdue. We don't have we don't have Purdue Pete, but we got the black and white and some different fun colors. But those are handmade recycled totes.
Awesome. I love this Best Mom over here too.
We've put together a few mom things. Another great graduation gift idea is the Mud Love. These fit right in a card. You can send them to someone, but such great words. And what's really cool is if you're doing essential oils, you can put the essential oils right onto the little piece of clay here, and it's kind of like its own little diffuser.
Nice.
So, and these are only $10. So it's just a neat little gift.
Same with these bracelets. I love the little sayings on these bracelets. Saved by Grace, Forever Faithful, Grateful. So those are really nice because it's really subtle.
What about this one? Keeping tiny humans alive. Crazy cat lady.
Probably
Tired
really
as
important
a
right now.
Kind of cool too if you've been using a lot of the hand sanitizer and you realize your hands are feeling really dry. This is a veteran-owned company made here in the USA. New line that we just brought in, but has some fabulous smells.
Awesome.
And we do think you are going to end up back on the front porch at some point. So we had some fun signs for the front porch, the porch and patio. And so we're looking forward to when people actually get to hang out on their porch and patio with their neighbors.
Nice.
I know we're probably getting close on time. So if we also, I would suggest checking out all kinds when you're grilling. Probably the other thing that's been the most sold through all this that's been crazy is the Dots pretzels.
Yeah.
The potato chips, the Carolina kettle chips with some really fun flavors. Peanuts. These peanuts are amazing. Mozzarella peanuts, dill, bacon ranch.
I've never tried mozzarella peanuts.
Mozzarella peanuts are amazing. amazing.
And then our Zionsville Chamber
Yes.
member Be Happy peanut butter.
Yes.
I actually just had this, the Go Lucky version, with lunch.
And we could possibly do a real quick walkthrough of, actually just show you a couple other little Mother's Day ideas. Again, some planters for all those cute little things that we saw outside. The wheelbarrows, the bicycles, some fun yard signs and candles. All of these price points go between $5 to $20, $25. Try to keep it in an affordable range. There's a few things higher than that, but try to keep it unique. And then do a quick walkthrough out on front.
Yeah.
Let's look out front real quick. Uh-oh. Isn't there a song about this? We're going in through the outdoor, out through the indoor, or something of that nature. So as you can tell, we had a jumper here. A lot of the plants that we looked out back are also out front, but there's also some new. This is one of the hanging baskets we did not see out back. These are $49.95, but aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah. The color on these is what I really love. So if you can see, some of these have speckled petunias in them. Look at this. Again, they look like they're tie-dyed. They just don't look real. They're so gorgeous. Check that color out.
Do you know recharge, please? We do not. Do you know who knows? I would try Kitty online. There's another kitty called Porcelain.
That is gorgeous begonia.
Isn't that a great color?
Oh yeah, keep going. Yep, we're just doing a video.
One lady literally, she had set them aside, went to go ask her husband if he liked them, and when he came back, someone else had bought them right out from under her.
Oh.
It was crazy.
Don't know if you heard that story. Liam was just saying someone had picked out some items and she went back to ask her husband and they were bought from underneath her.
It's
so it's that time of the year. You better get what you like really
people,
fast.
if you see one you like, I would encourage you to, isn't that gorgeous, that purple? And the other thing that's up front that is not in the back are wave petunias. Have you grown wave petunias?
Oh yeah.
They
huge.
get huge. I entered a contest once and won with my wave petunias. fun little fact, but
Well, and if you see these baskets, they're mine. I'm buying these. So you'll find these probably on my front porch, but there's this one and this one. But you can have some of the other colors in the same basket because they're so pretty. And I already told Leanne I put my finger in the pot and said that those were mine. So so if you are in the area, you really need to come over and get your hanging baskets, get your flowers, get out in the yard, enjoy the sunshine while it lasts, because spring is here and people really, really want to be out and enjoying what they can.
yes.
So thank you so much
Thank
for doing
you.
this today. Thank you for joining us. Make sure that you get all your Mother's Day goodies. Make sure you get over here and get your flowers and your hanging baskets. And we will see you next week at 2 o'clock.